But first, we got to jump into the hottest story of the day. That is former NFL coach Jon Gruden. Well, Jon Gruden went on record and said that he would like to coach in New York.
That don't make sense. And Tony brought this up a couple weeks ago. Once your coach starts not making sense, it's the beginning of the end. I don't know what Kevin's doing. This is a side of Kevin I've never seen.
Already his name's coming out for other jobs.
He is.
Kevin Stefanski is going to sink the ship. He don't give a damn about.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Many people thought this situation would stay quiet, but former NFL coach Jon Gruden just stepped forward with a bold statement. With all the drama surrounding Kevin Stefanski's choices, Gruden isn't holding back. He wants Stefanski's job if it means Shedeur Sanders finally gets his chance to lead. For too long, Shedeur has waited while questions and doubts circle around him. Now that Gruden has spoken publicly, the pressure on Cleveland is higher than ever. What do you think? Will the Browns act before it's too late? Gruden recently made headlines by showing interest in coaching either New York or Cleveland, putting Stefanski's future in real danger. This comes at a time when Stefanski's leadership and decisions are being questioned more than ever. People close to the team say Stefanski looks unsure and disconnected. When a coach's choices stop making sense, it's usually the first sign of bigger issues. Stefanski's name being linked to other jobs might not mean opportunity, it might mean escape. The real question is whether the Browns can risk waiting while the team struggles under shaky leadership. The situation has gone beyond bad coaching. It's becoming obvious Stefanski is losing the locker room and the direction of the team. Insiders say Stefanski seems more focused on protecting his own job than helping the Browns win. Fans and players see the warning signs. Meanwhile, Shedeur Sanders, the player many believe could spark a turnaround, remains sidelined, ignored despite strong preseason and practice performances. It's tough to watch a young, talented quarterback get pushed aside while the head coach looks ready to move on. Shedeur has shown skill, discipline, and the mentality to be the Browns' future. Yet Stefanski's refusal to give him a fair shot is dragging the team down. The fans, the players, and now even former coaches like Jon Gruden see what's happening. Stefanski's time in Cleveland may be running out. The real question is how long the Browns will wait before making the change that could save their season and finally give Shedeur the chance he deserves. Next voice. Jon Gruden's recent comments have created shockwaves across the football world, putting Shedeur Sanders right in the spotlight. Gruden didn't just show support. He claimed he could fix the entire Browns franchise with Shedeur leading the offense. This isn't just hype from a former coach. It's a direct challenge to the Browns' current leadership and their decisions. The message is clear. Shedeur has the talent to change the direction of the franchise, but only if he's allowed to play. Fans are paying attention, and the pressure is building on Cleveland to act. If someone with Gruden's experience believes in Shedeur this strongly, why is the team still holding him back? What is really stopping Cleveland from giving him the job? How long will the Browns risk losing games while relying on a quarterback who hasn't earned the trust of fans or players? And what does it say about Stefanski when someone outside the organization is calling for change louder than anyone inside? The questions aren't going away, and the answer feels obvious. If the Browns want to win, they need to put Shedeur Sanders on the field.
He playing Shedeur Sanders. Now let's pull up this Jon Gruden post, man. So this is the post right here that is making headlines. That is former NFL coach Jon Gruden said, I could turn that thing around, that entire franchise around with Shedeur Sanders. And guys, the people have spoken. Somebody said he was proud to spew. No, we're going to skip past that. We're going to skip that comment. But I'm telling you right now, Shedeur Sanders is the guy, bro.
Stefanski's latest announcement has shocked Browns fans everywhere. Even with rising calls for Shedeur Sanders to take over, Stefanski doubled down on choosing Gabriel as the starting quarterback. This move has left many fans, analysts, and even other coaches frustrated and confused. It's rare to see a coach so determined to ignore pressure and clear signs that the team needs a change. Stefanski's refusal to give Shedeur a chance feels like a line drawn in the sand. But it raises a bigger question. Is he really making decisions for the team, or is something else influencing him? The wider football community is speaking out. Many insiders are stunned by Stefanski's stubbornness. They wonder how long the Browns will let things slide while the team keeps slipping in the standings. With every game that passes without Shedeur on the field, the Browns fall further behind. Are Stefanski's decisions costing the team wins and the respect of their own players? What's even more frustrating is Stefanski's lack of explanation. Why won't he consider the quarterback who has shown skill, patience, and potential? Is there a deeper issue behind his choices? Or is he simply holding on to an outdated plan? Fans want answers. If Stefanski won't adapt, who will step in and make the tough decisions this franchise desperately needs?
Entire National Football League, and that is Cleveland's own Kevin Stefanski. Now, Kevin Stefanski is vowing to all of Cleveland Dog Pound Nation that he will not be playing Shedeur Sanders. He will remain keeping Dylan Gabriel as the starting quarterback. Now, we all know people from land to land, coast to coast, is pissed off with this news, bro, because he wrapped up a press conference today, and he stated once again he will not.
When the game was tied 17-17, it should have been a moment to celebrate. Instead, it exposed how fragile Cleveland's offense is with Gabriel running it. His decision to take a sack at a crucial moment nearly cost the Browns the chance to tie the score. This wasn't a small mistake. It showed a lack of awareness and poor judgment that a starting quarterback can't afford. The defense and good luck saved them, but luck isn't a strategy. Gabriel may be the starter, but he doesn't look ready for high-pressure moments. Even so, Tony Grossi defended Gabriel, calling the criticism ridiculous and reminding everyone he's still a rookie. But excuses only highlight the real problem. The Browns are settling. Meanwhile, Shedeur Sanders continues to be overlooked, even though many believe he would make smarter plays in those moments. The media keeps brushing aside Gabriel's mistakes while ignoring Shedeur's consistency. Grossi's defense of Gabriel sounds more like blind loyalty than honest evaluation. Fans are left wondering why so many people refuse to recognize the obvious. Cleveland deserves more than excuses. They deserve a quarterback who leads with confidence, not one who relies on luck to survive key moments.
At that point, the game is tied 17-17, and you're unhappy with that.
I'm unhappy because he took a sack that could have caused them not to tie it. Like this, they're lucky that they got that off.
Come on, you guys. You're sounding ridiculous, Nick. Come on. He's a third-round rookie, and it's playing his fifth game of his life in the NFL, and you're quibbling that he was lucky to get.
Stefanski's recent actions have raised serious questions about his leadership and future in Cleveland. When a coach starts making choices that don't add up, it's usually the first sign of deeper issues. His ongoing refusal to give Shedeur a real shot, while continuing to back Gabriel despite poor performances, has confused fans and insiders alike. On top of that, Stefanski's name being linked to other jobs makes it look like he's already mentally checked out. It feels less like a coach trying to fix his team and more like someone prepared for the end. His stubbornness makes it clear he isn't interested in adjusting or improving the situation. Meanwhile, Shedeur stays prepared and patient, waiting for a chance that never comes. The contrast between Stefanski's frustration and Shedeur's determination says everything. This isn't about money or contracts. Stefanski simply seems unhappy, and it's affecting the entire team. Shedeur represents hope and the future for the Browns, but Stefanski's unwillingness to adapt is holding everyone back. If he truly cared about winning, he would put aside his pride and let Shedeur lead. Instead, his rigid decisions risk wasting Shedeur's talent and pushing fans even further away.
As of right now, Kevin Stefanski ain't coming up for other jobs like OC jobs. He done. He ain't no shaking this, ain't no if and buts about it. Kevin is up out of there. And me personally, I feel like we won't see Shedeur. I'm just starting to feel that way. I think it's 7 to 8 games left or something like that. Don't hold me on that. If they lose this one, they have to play Shedeur. Really, them losing to the Jets, they should have been playing Shedeur this upcoming week. No question about it. The Jets was the worst team in all of the NFL. They should have been playing Shedeur Sanders this week against the Ravens.
Stefanski's future in Cleveland looks to be slipping away fast. Reports say he's no longer searching for offensive coordinator jobs, suggesting he knows his time with the Browns is ending. With only 7 or 8 games left in the season, the pressure is rising quickly. Fans and analysts keep asking why Shedeur hasn't been given the chance to lead a struggling offense. Losing to a team like the Jets, considered one of the weakest in the NFL, should have been a wake-up call. Many expected Shedeur to start against the Ravens, but Stefanski stayed firm with Gabriel. How long can the Browns afford to rely on a quarterback who hasn't delivered? How much longer can they ignore the talent sitting on the bench? These choices could decide their season. If the Browns lose again, will Stefanski finally admit what everyone else sees? Can a coach who seems ready to leave be trusted to make the tough decisions this team needs? And what does this mean for Shedeur, a player clearly ready for the moment, still waiting for his opportunity? Time is running out. Cleveland must decide whether to keep holding on to a failing plan or give Shedeur Sanders the chance to change their future. With Jon Gruden pushing publicly for change, the pressure is only increasing. Will the Browns finally listen?